Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is having a great Monday and I hope you all had an awesome weekend. Well, today as you can see we are going to be working on the ancient peonies. It is Egyptian cotton. I got this from FGNormal about the middle of January. So today we're going to be working up here in this bright red peony, and the color that I'm using today is 321 red, which you know that I always say is Christmas red. And I'm going to be working upside down so the canvas will look like that. So let me put that over there. There'll be a picture over here so you can follow along as to where I'm at. Yeah. So here we are. It's Monday again. Yay! Oh, crap. Yeah, fun times to be had by all. You know that, right? I know. Hey, and how about that time change? That was a piece of work this weekend too, huh? Oh, yeah. Let me move this over. I got this thing all folded up because, number one, I couldn't figure out how to get it where it needed to be since it is, 2/3 of the way in. Not 3/4, but 2/3. At least, or 1/3 1/2. Oh yeah, that didn't make sense. Never mind. You know what I'm talking. It's in towards the middle. Oh yeah, yesterday I just didn't do too much. Did run out quickly to the grocery store. Had to get some cat litter because for some reason I was close to out. So, yeah. And I came back and I stitched in my rocking chair for a little bit. Whoops. Nope, that does not go there. Stitching and talking again. I thought it was blue, but it's not. Stitched in my chair for a little bit. Then I went and laid down for about, 2 hours. Just needed to do nothing. Gosh, that still looks like a blue. I'm going to make it a blue here when I go back. Yep, and then I stitched some more in my chair. Had a cup of tea. And when I was at the grocery store, I got some of the, I think it was Keebler. They still do. I was going to say they used to make pecan sandies. I swear, my mother must own stock in them because we were getting them all the time. But I wanted something without all the nuts and everything. So I got the shortbread cookies. And as it turns out, they're really good with a cup of tea. So I had a couple of those. And then I looked up at the clock and I'm like, 3:30. That's weird. So what I didn't do was change the clock in the front room. I changed the one in the bedroom. But not the one in the front room, so I had to adjust all that. Oh, I thought there was a bunch of thread not through. I'm trying, guys. So I stitched on the butterfly and the pansies for probably a good hour, hour and a half. Just sat there and I listened to the music on Stitchery Lovers, which is Amy. Hi, Amy. She has a stitch with me, I believe it's a Sunday and one other day during the week, I believe. But she always has music, so I just put her on and stitched away. Back is so much better than it was on Friday. Thought Friday I was never going to walk again, but all's good. I slept really well last night. So, yay. Not that any other night I didn't sleep well. In fact, I'm going to have to take a nap before I go to work. I can see that happening. Now this is 14 count, by the way. But I stitched on the peonies and, or not peonies, pansies and the butterfly, or butterfly and pansies, however it's written. Can't remember. And got half of one of those orange pansies done, and I just moved over and started working on one of the purple ones. Trying, dear. Trying. It's been a hot moment here. Got one that's thread that's longer than the other. There we go. Kept wanting to curl. I don't use anything on the Egyptian cotton. I don't use anything on any thread other than the rayon or the silk stuff. I probably should on this because it has a tendency to curl after you've stitched a little bit. Especially towards the end. But yeah, I wanted to work on this for a bit. I was wanting to work on it earlier this weekend, but I never got back to it. What can I say? What can I say? I got on to that pansies and butterfly thing, and that's all I really stitched on yesterday. It was going so well, we just kept adding a couple color and kept going. Feels like I put in about 1,500 stitches into that, but you'll see that tomorrow on my floss tube. I was going to pull it out again today, but I realized it's been less than a week, so didn't want to work on something we've already done. And I have no idea what the rest of the colors in this is going to be. I didn't look too hard. I just, oh, okay. That looks like it has enough, you know, symbols to stitch with. Put that needle right over there. I got out my little red needle minder there. Let me pull it over here because I know that picture's, whoops. There we go. I didn't want to get it too far down in there because then it'd be in my way for stitching. But yeah, it was about that same color, so I just went with it. Not that one thing has to do with another. I try to do that, you know, where things all match, and heaven knows I have peonies somewhere on a needle minder. I had it out the other day. I don't know where it got off to. Every once in a while I'll move this bar that holds my camera, and they'll tip off of there because they're like 3 and 12 deep. What I need is more magnets and needle minders. But I keep collecting them little bit by little bit. But they tend to kind of fall off because I get one too many in a stack. So it might be here on my desk. So what is everybody else working on? Are you about to finish, or did something you just started? Who knows? We're just all nosy. We need to know. And if you have anything you want to share, you can send it to my email address. Doesn't have to be cross-stitch. Doesn't have to be finished. It can be something you're working on. And send it to me, and I will put it in the next Stitch with me as soon as I possibly can. Oh, great. Now we got blue and green. Oh, God. Awesome. Just when I thought I was home free. Well, I'm going to keep going in this, maybe, general direction and get away from all that green over there. I put it up the wrong hole. Oh, please. And I'm doing it again. We'll fix it. I may have to look at this in the light again and see if I missed any blues. Thought this was a safe color. Now on that pansy one, I'm kind of working around all the orangish colored symbols so that they pop out, because there's a couple in there I'm not real sure, and it's not the easiest thing in the world, that pattern, to look it up on the paper pattern. So I thought, well, if I'll just work around it, you know, it'll make the lighter ones come out, and they'll be a lot easier to see. It happens all the time. So I had steak last night. I had one in the freezer that I really, you know, I don't like to keep them in there too long. Every once in a while I'll find a sale on them, so I'll get 2 or 3 and then freeze them and then get them out within the next month and a half. But that one kind of got buried, so I wanted to get rid of it. So I had that in a salad last night. It was yummy. So I'm kind of over steak now, I know. I'm so not the person I thought would say they were over steak, but yeah, as the older I get, the less I want of steak. Because I used to eat a lot of it, but now, yeah, every so often. It's kind of right up there with chicken and pizza. I'm kind of done with those two, too. When I was at the store the other day, I almost bought some of that Nana bread. I think that's how you say it. And I was going to make chicken bacon ranch pizza. Yeah, well, I just had pizza with my daughter out at the truck stop, so I put that all back. But that makes a good pizza if you ever want one. I just use ranch, so it should be chicken bacon ranch. Ranch dressing as the sauce, and then put chicken and onions and peppers, sometimes mushrooms and bacon on that, and just put it in the oven till it's hot and bubbly. And it's a great little quick pizza, and they're not so big, you know. It's probably, what, 8 inches across this way and maybe 10 or 12 this way. I mean, that would be pushing it. But yeah, I really like those. But the problem is I got to make 2, because that's how they come. And I just was not hungry for it. So, yeah, that's how that went. Whoops, I think I got one more, right? Nope, I lied. I got two. Sure is a pretty color red. I just love this color red. I thought this flower is just gorgeous. When we did the Stitch With Me, I used a lighter color, and it just didn't show up. So I wanted to do something a bit flashier color. Sometimes you just, sorry, you knew I had to do that. I swear, it's like every video. I like to, I forgot what I was going to say. Holy cow. No, I just need some color, is where I was basically going. Needs to be bright and cheery. I get tired of gray and drab, but we don't have a lot of that around here. But I don't like stitching with it unless I really, really have to. So, get that tied up. Come on. Like I said, it gets curly towards the end. You can see how it, just because it's Egyptian cotton, I swear. All right, let me put that here just for the time being. Turn that around, and then I'll flip this around. Now that flower up there is going to be, trying to figure out where it's at. Up. So I guess it goes on over here. So what we were working on was that petal part up in there. You can't see a thing. Let me bring you back down. Holy cow. Come on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I guess we were just right in this general area. So that's a fairly good big size flower. It goes from that edge all the way till it meets those leaves out there. So there's 2 leaves. So yeah, I would say it's like from there over to the red part. So yeah, it's going to be beautiful. But I haven't stitched on this in a while. It's a partial. Why not, right? Gotta get that thimble off my finger. Alright guys, thank you for joining me today. I sure do appreciate each and every one of you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.